everybody. How are we tonight? How has everyone's week been and how are we doing? Just how's our week been? Oh my goodness, I've had a crazy busy week. I am Gemma, your host. I always forget to say that, but my week's been very uplifting. It's been fun-filled. There's so much going on in my life, but I really wanted to introduce to you my new little fur baby that I picked up this morning. His name's Raphael, and he's a rescued pussycat, and he's 6 weeks old. And at the moment, we've only spent maybe 2 hours together at the moment as of today, and he's all over me. So he's very much, he's beautiful. My time, I've actually been wasting time today by spending my time with this little one. So he's very active. I put him on the ground and he likes to crawl up onto me. So he likes, really likes the attention. So yes, so it's oh my goodness, I'm in love with him. So basically how that started was I've seen some photos yesterday online. Some rescued kittens needed to be adopted and my heart melted. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, all right, do I need to get the car washed? Yes, I should go and get the car washed this morning. But no, I drove straight to the pet shop and picked up this little boy. So I was very drawn to him. So, yes, so welcoming him to our little family. So basically my week's been, which I said has been really uplifting, but I've really been, I've had this real big calling to really nourish my inner child. And what I mean by that is that we all have our inner child inside of us that resides inside of us and always there. And it's about connecting to that inner child, having fun, laughing, getting out in the sun, creating, being creative, laying out, just having fun. That's basically the main thing. Dancing, really just uplifting yourself, embracing that inner child that we haven't connected to. So as, if you, even just thinking back to your own childhood, think of all the fun things you used to do, jumping in puddles, and sometimes we get carried away with how busy life is and with everything that we do by day, but it's really good to connect to our inner child and to just really be around supportive, uplifting people. Having fun, smiling, putting on the music, dancing, dancing in the car. So just really, and so the way I've been doing that today is obviously with my new little kitten, but I've also at my children's school, they had like an under 8s activity day. And so I've been at school playing with my children, gluing, pasting. Oh, that's the same thing, isn't it? Just really getting creative, painting. So it's been it's been fun. And my mind's just got of course I'm scattered, but I'm happy. So that's the main thing. And that's how we all want to start our day and live our life and to be judge-free. And also we want to be the best version of ourselves. So really celebrate that inner child by playing music, having fun, laughing, celebrating with friends, really taking the time out to, get out from our busy world. So I'm going to connect to our first caller. We have Michelle. Michelle from... Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
And how would you like me to help you tonight?
I was wondering if you see me getting this a new job. I interviewed for a position that's a higher position that I am doing right now.
Yep. Okay, so you interviewed. You had an interview. Is that correct?
Yes, I had an interview already. I'm just waiting.
And that's anxiety, the overthinking of what you actually said in your interview and that flussiness. My heart feels very connected. So I feel like, you really want that job so bad. I actually see I see you getting the job. I actually see you, there's a few positions. Was there a few positions that you could have applied for around this area?
This is a supervisory position.
Yep. Yeah, because what I see you, I think obviously you've applied for it, but I also seeing that, you know, it's the perfect opportunity for you to really expand and really to grow, just to really to grow as a person. It's really stepping outside of your comfort zone, and it's something that I see you doing really well. I see you getting the job, and I see you being it's going to be very challenging, but you love that challenge.
Yes. Do you see when, when I should hear? Mm-hmm.
I get June, so I don't know when are we? We're in May still, aren't we? So by June, I see that you will be getting this job. I also, is there a lot of contact by emails? Are they being emailing you back and forth?
Okay, yeah. I guess they emailed me to begin with, but they think I'm going to get a phone call. But I guess a lot of other steps is from email.
Yes, definitely, because I keep seeing the emails going back, and it's going to be, you know, when you're least expecting it, you know, when you overthink it and you think, yes, they're going to call me, yes, they're going to call me. It's going to be in that time where you're not thinking about it, and you're going to be going about your day, and it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to be a big surprise to you, but not a surprise that you actually got it. Is that correct? Because, you know, it's something that is really going to, it's going to open up your world, but open up your life and what you want to do in all aspects.
I would have to go through training, 6 weeks of training. Do you see that?
I see you gradually doing. Yes, definitely, because I see you going up steps. So it's like when you finish one step, you go to the second step. So I see you climbing, so doing really well through the training. I don't see the training. Yeah, I see steps, and it's like you're climbing. You're achieving one step, and then you're getting to the second, and then the third. So I see you rising, and I can feel it in your heart, the excitement. So it's really going to be a big game change to your life. It's something that it's huge.
I've been waiting for 1 month. I had the interview 1 month ago.
Yep. Yeah, and it's good because I can see, because I can feel the excitement around you, and just waiting on the, you know, waiting at the end of your chair, just waiting to hear to hear that call. But what I do see for you is that it's, I just had something come through my mind then. But what I see for you is it's really going to, you know, I've just lost it. Damn it. Sorry about that. I have lots going through my mind at the moment. But I just see you climbing and doing really well, and also with your work, it's something that you've wanted for a long time, and it's finally come because you've put in all the hard work.
Oh, good. Oh, exciting.
Yes. Yeah, so it's,
thank you.
That's okay. It's going to be, I wish you all the best, because lots of new changes in your life, and you know, embrace all the new change around you as well.
So that's soon?
Yeah, and also you can sleep. You don't need to worry about it. You can sleep.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've been kind of losing that lately.
Yeah, I can see that. I even feel tired. It feels like, you know, I'm exhausted. Because I see that you don't stop. You're always on the go. But,
yes.
So that's what I see, and just know that, you know, your time's coming, and just really prepare yourself around the house, organise yourself for the new change that's coming your way.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay. I wish you all the best. I'm excited and happy for you, and thank you for connecting with me. It was great. Okay, hello, is it Vladimir? Vladimir.
Yes, Vladimir. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm well. How are you tonight?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just looking for some clarity.
Yeah, and it is around all areas of your life because I also have a lot tuning into your energy. Your head feels really heavy, like you've got a lot of unanswered questions in your mind at the moment.
Yeah, correct. Yes, I get a little bit confused and overwhelmed a little bit.
Definitely, and it's like when you overthink too much, and it can be quite exhausting because you've got everything going in your mind and you're trying to really have a more clarity and a clearer picture in front of you. But when you've got so much going in your mind, it really kind of fogs our judgment a bit, and also it creates that fogginess in front of us. So with your so in all areas of life, is this with work and relationship?
Yes, work and relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I'm getting with you. My heart feels really heavy with you at the moment. And what I mean by that is that I feel like there's been a lot of tough, like basically hard questions, like seriousness. Are you in a serious relationship with your girlfriend at the moment?
I mean, not exactly. I'm kind of talking to somebody, but it's not, I guess, because, I'm just coming out of a divorce. And so it's like, I am kind of dating, right? But nothing, I guess, official. But I do have some potentials, I guess. But it's
definitely.
I think that, yeah.
And I feel like I feel like with this potential relationship, it really took off its feet really quickly. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, because I get that. I even get the butterflies going on in my stomach. Like I feel like it went on too quickly, and it's like sometimes when it goes on too quickly, you oversee what's really going on around you. Like you really want to get to the serious questions, but also want to have fun at the same time, if that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm really seeing there is to really take each day. Like don't rush. Take your time, because I see that you have plenty of time in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And to really just take your time there. But I also see that communication is really really important in this relationship. Like communication is important in every relationship, but with you, I feel like, excuse me, communication is really important.
Very, very important to me.
Yeah, definitely. And it's I just see that, really expressing yourself and, and also just going with that intuition that you have. Like if something doesn't feel right, really just express, take your time. I feel like I really want to just breathe. I see that, you have a really strong connection with this person, but just really take each day as they come, because, you just really want to enjoy one another, but also learn a lot about one another. And I feel like you've got so much going on in your life at the moment, and also in your mind and with your work. Try and create that balance in your life so that you have time for, to really relax, and, you're not always in that work headspace. So really you want to step away from that work headspace in your own time and connect with the loved ones that we do have around us.
You're right. And, that itself is a struggle for me because, like I have to deal with the aftermath of my situation. So it's like I'm always constantly working and thinking about, financially building myself again. But then, like you said, in the process, I end up being too focused on that, and I'm kind of ignoring everything else in terms of that.
It's good that you can see that, and it's just creating that balance. And, I feel that when you get things sorted out with work, it feels like with work that are you working 2 jobs at the moment?
Yes. I am working 2 jobs.
I see, because you don't stop, and it's very exhausting, and it's a lot of pressure. I feel that pressure. I feel the weight on your shoulders. I know that you do exceptionally well in your work and what you do. you're very intelligent, you're good at what you do, but it's also you're so young as well, and it's like really, just take time out. I really feel like time out is really good for you at the moment. Stepping away, having more breaks and having more time away from work and creating that fun around you and creating that balance. And then, you're going to have more clarity too with what's ahead with you in all areas as well. And it's not all about work, but I just see that, it's like you're working so much to keep on top of the bills, and you've also got that stress around you as well. But it's like I just see that balance is going to be important for you, so that it makes work a lot easier and not having all that pressure and heaviness going inside your head at the moment. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. And and I guess like one thing for me is like because I'm also currently, looking for something, like another job that would replace, for these jobs, at least, income-wise, that would be a big thing for me. So hopefully that kind of works out. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Because I see that happening, because it's like, and then what's going to happen, like you said, it's going to create that balance. And it's like, are you even looking for another job? So you instead of doing two, you're just doing one? Because I see you scanning, going through, it's online, but basically I see that you've already made those steps forward to put yourself out there to get that job. And I see you getting that job, which will create that balance in your life this pussycat, I tell you, sorry, I've got this cat on me and it hasn't stopped. I see that it's really going to create more balance, but not only that, more happiness in your life. So you feel like you're just not bogged down with working. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense.
Yeah, because you have a bright future ahead of you. I can see that. There's so much love, but there's so much happiness coming your way too. Like you have a lot of support with friends around you. I see lots of friends around you. Is that correct?
Yes. Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and even just to spend time with them, just to create that balance, it's like when you work on one area in your life, or other areas of your life starts to fall into place.
Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's good that you can see that, which is great, because that really, just even talking with you right now, my head feels a lot clearer. I can even see a lot clearer in front of me, whereas before when we connected, my head was very heavy. So it's just to let you know that, write everything down that's going on in your mind, so you're not holding on or to, everything that's going on in your mind. Just let it go, write it down so it's out of your head, so you can focus on work, play, and really, just creating that more fun into your life.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And also, as far as my intuition goes, there's something that I feel like I struggle with, like learning to kind of trust myself. So I feel like that adds up to my overthinking too also, right? Like, I'll pick up on something and then doubt it.
And it's like, don't doubt, just don't doubt, even us do the, yes, no question, when you're like, for me, if I'm not sure, I ask the question out loud and I go yes or no, and whatever comes first is generally the right question.
Got it.
So it's don't doubt, because, and just, it's amazing when you do follow your intuition, really be aware that you did it and praise yourself for doing it, because the more you do it, the more easier it will be for you to follow your intuition.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's there's lots going on. Are you even attending a concert or something soon? Some live event?
I've discussed it, like with friends. But I haven't. It's not official, but I've discussed it.
Yeah, because I can see you going.
Mm-hmm.
I see you going there. I see you going to this live event. So, you're obviously in the organization of it, but I see that happening for you.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it was something for my birthday, you know? That'll be in August,
Yep.
so that's actually, that would be
Good.
nice.
We'll celebrate it and have fun and, you know, create that freedom around you, the freedom and movement. The more you move, the more, you know, freedom you have in life as well.
Okay, yeah. I'll definitely be mindful of that, because I feel like sometimes I lose sight of that a little bit. But you're
Yeah.
right.
You're never too old to really enjoy, you know, enjoy life, enjoy the age that you are at the moment as well, because you've got a lot to look forward to.
Oh, wow, that's great to hear.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I have 6 minutes left, so
Well, for me, well, here's an issue for me. Like, as far as coming out of I'm coming out of a 10-year marriage.
yeah,
And, I've learned a lot, what my part was in it, and, whatever. There's a lot of lessons there. But my question is like, I don't want to repeat that same situation again. So I find that when I do get to know like if I'm talking to somebody new, like a new lady, I feel like sometimes I get this block, and I don't know if it's, if it's my own fear that's preventing it, right? But it's like this fear that it might be something like my ex or similar traits. So
yep,
what I would find is
definitely.
like something I would dismiss them right off the bat. So I'm just wondering, like how do I discern what's what with that? You know?
It's definitely fear because you're always, and it's like, you can never forget your past, but you can always forgive yourself as well. But you always can learn from your past and learn from your mistakes and also move forward. And the more that you learn about yourself, the more you can freely express yourself to others as well. And I feel that the more you express yourself, the more you can connect to like-minded people on a better level, if that makes sense. So
That makes sense.
I see for you that, don't get boggled up into your head. Just really acknowledge that, yes, you were hurt in the past, and acknowledge that for you, in order for you to move forward, we also need to learn to let go. And I know that's easy for me to say that, but, acknowledging, letting go that, yes, the life, the person, she's always going to be a memory and always close to the heart, but know that your heart's open for new people in your life, and that you deserve the happiness and the love and the support, and you deserve even more in your life. So be open to receiving just be open to receiving and knowing that you're worthy to be loved again.
Okay. I guess small steps, I guess, in that case. Because, for me, it's still kind of a lot to take in. But you're absolutely right about this.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, and there's any emotions inside of you, write them down, write a letter, and you don't need to send that letter, but write all your emotions down. And really, it's a way of healing as well and moving forward. And, and it's also allowing you to let go in a way that it's just more nurturing for your for your inner child inside of you as well. So it's really about just acknowledging and letting go, writing it out, but just know that you're worthy of being loved. And I think that really opens up everything in your life as well. And when you let go, a lot of things come your way as well. So be open, because there's lots of change coming your way, but in a really good way, in a really uplifting, even a powerful way. But acknowledge it and celebrate it. Celebrate how far you have come as well in all areas of your life. Don't get bogged down with the little details that does have a hold on us, on a hold on you. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, just really, but really putting yourself there, get outside of your comfort zones and just doing a little bit, each time. You don't have to do it in a big way, but just be yourself. And I mean, when you're yourself, you attract people that are on the same vibration as well. So be yourself, and yeah, you create that happiness around you just by being yourself, because you're not, it's, because when you're not yourself, it's exhausting. So be yourself. It's a lot easier and happier, and you just open to receiving a lot more in your life.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, alrighty. Well, thank you for connecting. I would love to know, keep in contact. I'm on my Facebook page as Gemma Spirit World. But it was lovely to chat tonight, and I wish you all the best with your new job, your relationships, and you have a lovely future ahead of you, because I can see it, I can feel it. But yes, really clear that mind of yours.
Okay, yeah, I really appreciate your insight. Thank you for the much needed clarity. I'm truly grateful.
I'm glad I can help you. Definitely, it really makes my heart sing.
Okay. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Bye. I just see you later. I'd just like to thank everyone that I've connected with tonight. It was lovely it's just a lovely energy in the room, and it really, this is what I love doing. And and I'm just glad that Raphael, my pussycat, he was behaved. He was all over the place. He's actually nestled just underneath my chin here, going to sleep. So I just want to thank A1R Psychic Radio for tonight. It's been a great night, and I look forward to chatting with you all next week.